Greetings and gratitude to all light forms and life workers who have found this live transmission of services. I am your host, Third Eyed Lion, greeting you with compassion, understanding, and acceptance for wherever you may be on your journey. We're bringing back the old format of jewelry divination. Each deck has been assigned a different amazing work of art that is being sold by the guest today, Lady Fingers Jewelry. Link in the description. Some of them are featured now and on her Etsy page, and some will be added on later today. So each deck will have a bracelet added to it. Please ask your questions. Choose 1 through 8, everybody. And there's the link to the Etsy. Okay, so I already got the questions going, so I'll start there. Thank you everyone for your time. And thank you to the amazing Lady Fingers 7 on Etsy for the amazing collaboration of these brilliant works of art that will be incorporated into the readings for today. Okay, deck number 1 for Green Line Games. Should you become part of this order? Okay. So your bracelet is papyrus and ceramic. Know that the things you have experienced in the past, the pain, the trauma, the negative experiences, can be repurposed and be used to bring positive creation and joy into your life and the life of those around you. Okay, should you join this order for Green Line Games? Okay, yes. Yes, you should, but don't get too much in your head. You're overthinking it and you're putting too much thoughts, too much mental forces around you that is really preventing you from experiencing the level of cosmic magic, powerful strength, and infinite wisdom and knowledge will come to you when you can open yourself up to it and have the courage to go out and get it. Know that by gaining this information, by joining this group, yes, it may cost a small amount up front, but it will actually bring more wealth, more abundance, more prosperity to you. Green Lion Games. So the answer is yes, you should look into doing this. You may not be able to afford it now, but I do see that there is groups that might help you with that. So look into that, friend, and thank you very much for your question. Greetings to everyone watching now or in the future. If you like this content, if it resonates with you, if it speaks to you, please share it to other people who want to join the party. And to those first-time viewers, thank you for finding this channel. I do my best to go live every day that I can. I've been having some internet issues, so be expecting more lives and some pre-recorded videos to be uploaded soon. Hello, everybody, beautiful people. Okay, so you asked me to choose the deck. Let's go deck number 9. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Okay. Today you are feeling very stuck energy. You do not know why. For the stuckness mind of yours. Okay. So I chose this deck because it will give me the most clarity. Okay. So the reason why you're feeling stuck is because you're being drawn to remembrance. To remember how things have been in the past and how they will be in the future. You're drawn to remember your way of being, your flow, your energy, and tapping into that light force and projecting it outward. You feel stuck because you're on the journey, but you do not feel like you're moving. You're on the journey of spiritualism, but you feel like you're not projecting your light. The reason why the stuckness is really coming forth is you're going through a sense of healing. You have to purge those things that no longer serve to bring in the powerful energies of the light that exists within you. I recommend you do a meditation. You connect to the earth. You bring the earth to your heart space. You talk to Mother Earth and you say, please open up your connection, open up your light, beautiful planet, and show me how to be here now. And work with the Mother Earth, work with the planet, and remember that you are one with it. Remember that you are unstuck. Remember the positive things, because you're stuck in a negative pattern of remembrance. Know that you are on the journey. Your soul is going exactly where it needs to be, and you are constantly developing more and more of your senses. Connect to the earth, ground, and bring in the light. Is my recommendation to you, friend. Greetings. Okay, hoi polloi. The Rider-Waite is now the hoi polloi. Still based off of the Rider-Waite imagery, but for the masses, for the general public. And 3 times. What are these feelings towards you? Okay. So, first, I'll give you the jewelry reading. You chose a mixed media of wood, lava rock, bone. Know that the creation, the repurposing, and the fragrance, the sense, the experience that you have with this person will always magnify, are never just the same thing, and will always grow and always develop. So right now, these current feelings are not the most positive, friend. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you, but I am going to tell you what I see. So there's deception. They're not telling you the truth. They're not letting you know everything about what's going on because they have a lot of mental trauma, pain, suffering, victim complex, inferiority complex, poverty complex. And they're really locked into these ways of thinking, and they're really blocking their heart. They're not telling you the truth about all of their pain, all of their suffering. They're not working on it, and they're not transforming it into something more. They're just lying to themselves, thinking that they are getting better, that they are developing. They're not intentionally deceiving you, but they are deceiving themselves, and they're not aware of that. They're letting this trauma control them. They're letting all of these negative mental processes dominate their lives. And because of that, they're projecting that onto you. They think you are doing these things too. They think you are experiencing these same things too, even though this may not be the case. They are having so much trauma in their life that they're projecting it onto you. My recommendation, friend, is tell them how you feel about them. Let them know about your your creations, what you're working on. Get them involved in your art. Know that the two most powerful forces in the universe, the cosmic lions and the mental thought of Hermes, exist with you always. And when these two powerful forces come to union, the masculine and the feminine can really work together to create beautiful things with love and understanding. I hope that can give you the clarity you are searching for. Thank you for your kind support, friend. Demi Lee Fall, if you're still here, please post a link to your amazing music. There's your reading. I hope that gives you clarity. Hello. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a beautiful day. So we got quite a few moderators. Thank you, everybody, for your time moderating. Violet Ann, you can also post your links as well. Everything Beautiful. Is AG going to open up to posting pictures of us if we were going to be in a romantic relationship? Deck number 5 and stop whenever. Okay, so your bracelet message is ceramic, plastic, and glass, a child's bracelet. This symbolizes coming together with the holy creation of the feminine in its many different forms, in the form of the crone, the elderly, the form of the mother, the middle-aged, caring nurturer, and the child, the young, the youthful. Know that you hold all those aspects, and they always will amplify your light in the most beautiful way. Okay. So right now, they're not completely open to photo taking, it seems. But have a dialogue and just know is post your own pictures, take control and take command, and just talk to them about it. Oftentimes, it's better to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. So if you feel like you should be doing this, if you feel like it's the right thing, go for it and know that you're doing it for your friendship, for your relationship, for your connection with them. But talk to them like you're like a friend. Let them know how you feel. Let them know your energies. Let them know your frequencies. And know that sometimes they won't always be kind. Sometimes kindness is not always going to happen the way that you want it to. Somebody may think they're being kind, where it comes off as cruelty. And understand that you can take control. If you feel like you should be doing these pictures, do it and then talk to them. And know that oftentimes having the kindness is to have a dialogue, is to listen to someone's point of view that is different from your own. I hope that can answer your space for you, friend. Thank you very much. Everybody on the list with your questions, thank you for posting them. If you haven't yet, that very much helps with the process. Deck number 7. Okay, so a question is, will you get your first job in Bangalore? The answer is yes. Here is your bracelet message. These are onyx, synthetic plastic crystals, which are these purple. We have the glazed glass, and here. So this is to show you the power, the light you have in creation. You can make things the way you need to make them. You are able to create, to recreate, and to repurpose the powers that are all around you in their most energetic way. So you will get this job. May you know when you will get the job offer. Okay. So you will get the job offer within a 2 to 3 weeks from right now. It is coming very quickly. Know that you will be contacted by most likely an elderly male who's involved in the process of this job, somebody who has spent a lot of time building and working, but has a lot of knowledge to give, is a very kind person. Know that you will get this work, but look to your past, look to the experiences you have gone through that are similar to the types of job you want to get, and focus on that, because you are already in tune to the money, to the wealth, to the career that you want. You just have to remember the times you were in harmony to that to bring it forward. Do research of the types of jobs you want to get. Research the responsibilities you will have once you have that job. The more information you gain, the more fast it will happen. It will happen quickly. Do the research, do the work. The more time and energy you put into it now, the more you will get out of it later, is what is coming forth very strong for you, friend. Sue Jones, create, go out and make, use essential oils, use different types of medicine to change and create your daily pattern into the way that you want it to be. Is your bracelet message. If anyone likes the bracelets and the jewelry, please find Ladyfinger's jewelry. I will post the link again here. By the end of the day, all of the 8 pieces of jewelry will be posted. Six. Okay. General reading for Sue Jones. Know that you are in control of your life. You are an incredibly magical person. You have everything you need to succeed already in front of you. Learn how to use your gratitude for all that you have experienced in your past to create the most powerful, positive, and joyous future. Know that everything you ever loved is in front of you, the good and the bad. All are all possible options. Trust yourself, trust your energies of love and joy to lead you to what you need. Don't let your past struggles of not being good enough, of making mistakes, of doing things wrong, don't let those prevent you from fully experiencing the now. Transform them into art, into creation, into making. Take the pains you have experienced and transform them into something for other people to gain pleasure from. Is the only way to really heal those types of trauma. And if you like these messages and you want to contribute, please, if you can, think about sending a donation. If not, sharing this video to other people helps as well. Okay, Violet Ann, your bracelet message is the pyramid. We have semi-precious orange crystals here. We have ceramic and painted ceramic beads. This is to show you that you hold the power of the Trinity, of the triplicate force. I don't know if you work with a triplicate goddess or any energies similar to that, but the three forces of power, of nature, of energies exist within and around you. Talk to your team, talk to your guides, and ask them how more you can implement the perfect pyramid, triplicate force of energy within yourself and around you. Okay, so you can tell me when to stop, or I'll shuffle when the energies compel me from the Visconti deck here. Okay, very powerful. Haven't looked, but very powerful cards. So the main thing you should really know right now, friend, is you have so much love flowing all around you. You hold the infinite source of unconditional, never ending, powerful, flowing cosmic love around you at all times. You never are lacking when it comes to kindness and love. You hold this within as an infinite attribute that you will never be able to lose. You are constantly creating more power and growing into your joyous love. Know that you are becoming a master of passionate creation. The things that you love, that you're passionate about, that bring joy and fury and fire and force inside of you, that bubble up, the more you can record them, the more that you can save them and share them to other people, you will gain more and more success. Don't be afraid to show your red shoes, to show your power out to the world in the way that only you can. Record your powerful royal aspect and share it, because you will inspire so many people to create. You have already inspired many people. The more that you create, the more that you do, the more people will see, hey, that person can do it. Why can't I? That person is showing me how to get better. Why can't I? So the more that you develop, the more that you share your intimate magics with other people and you teach them, the more and more power, joy, success, and abundance will be brought to you in the three aspects of your life. The person who you see yourself as, the person others see you as, and your highest, most cosmic self will align the more you share your energies with others. Thank you very much, Violet Ann, and your beautiful frequencies. Okay, so I'm getting called to deck number 10 for orange juice. Is a good going to reach out? Is it a good to reach out to Cancer? Is it going to bother you? Okay, it's only going to bother you if you don't reach out. So understand the main thing that's coming up right now, orange juice. Um, you're getting contacted by non-terrestrial entities. These are identifiable flying/floating objects. These are things that people have said cannot be understood, but exist throughout time and space, violating the laws of time and space. These are vessels that are constantly moving, that are constantly existing around you. Just know that you are being protected and guided by these loving entities. These are non-human or higher human entities that are contacting you. Know that you and this person should be together, and you should reach out to them very strongly, but know that it has to be right. Any anxiety, any of these thoughts that overwhelm you, that control you, they're showing you that you should act. They're showing you that you should follow your passions, not your mind. Follow your heart instead of the head, because you are a powerful force of nature. Any ones you love will love you back because you love yourself so much. This is Epona. She is the Celtic goddess of horses, of movement, of change, of growth, of development, of the three aspects of the self. That person who we see ourselves as, the persons others see us as, and the highest God aspect. Bring this love you hold inside, bring this joy you have for yourself, for nature, for anything, and know that things are developing. Reach out to them, let them know how you feel. When this anxiety, when this negativity comes up, it will only bother you when you don't do something with it. The entities are telling you to create art, poetry, song, cooking, dance. Create something when you feel these energies. Make something of it, and do that in love. Know that there are many groups watching you, watching over you, making certain that things will only work in your most highest benefit. So trust your teams. And I don't know if you've seen any UFOs, or I call them IFOs. I don't know if you've seen any strange things in the skies, any weird phenomena, but any of that stuff that shows up, I do recommend that you research into it, because these entities are making contact with you. Very powerful. Deck number 3, find ways to create with your past experiences. Look up essential oils, look up recycling, look up repurposing, and take the energies that have once existed in your life, repurpose them into something new, and you will find much success. What does the universe want you to hear right now? Okay, if you are here, you can tell me when to stop, or stop when the energies compel me. And Stephanie, do you have a question? Or would you like a reading for the collective? I can answer that as well. Everyone here, if you like this content, please share it to any other magical people who you think will also like this content. There's a lot of powerful magic here. The more we can bring it in, accept it, and reflect it out, the more of our realities will open up to us. Okay. What message does the universe want you to hear right now? Okay. Know that when you can create with passion, when you can take your joys, the things you love, the things that bring excitement and happiness to you, and you can make something with it, you can create something with it and share it to other people, you will inspire so many people. You will ride the horse of joy. You will bring community together by sharing what you love, because there's other people who love that too. Don't be afraid to share your passions. If people have labeled them things in the past, that doesn't matter. Because by sharing what you love, by bringing that joy and excitement to the world, you will gain so much wealth. People want to pay you for the things you love doing, for the energies you love to create. You will be able to bring that force of action to make more and more and more, and you will have a legacy that will outlive you. You will be remembered for eons of the person who had the courage to create. If you choose this path of excitement, of a maker, of a creator, that you can. Every day, there's something you can create that didn't exist yesterday, and that will still be here tomorrow. That is what you need to hear from the universe right now, friend. And by doing so, you will have all the wealth you could ever desire. Okay. Message for the collective. So I was recently donated 4 new decks. One that you have seen is the Secret Language of Light. I have 3 others. I'm going to choose one of them to give these messages. I haven't fully studied these decks, so it's not exact. I'm going to stick with the Secret Language of Light. So the other 3 are not going to be used just yet, but I have them off screen, just waiting. So the message for the collective from the Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie. Okay, anybody watching now or in the future, it doesn't matter your gender, but bring in the divine masculine. Bring in the powerful flame of creation, the seed of germination, of making, of force, of fire, but of kindness and respect. Bring this energetic masculine into your life and tap into that fire you hold, that internal masculine, to bring the fire into awakening. Now is the time for the humanity to awaken to the light that has always been, to the power that is always within us, to the joy, to the abundance, to the magic that exists within us all. Now is the time to awaken to this frequency. You're being called forth, whoever you are watching this, to awaken to your highest, most light, to bring in the most powerful manifestations, to create your reality. Know that you are strength. Know that you are joy. Know that you are light, and bring it in and manifest it more. Manifest this energies more and more into your life. Bring in this energies and magnify it outward throughout your environment. Force yourself to bring things effortlessly. We have to force ourselves to be effortless because we always want to force other things. And the only thing we can ever really force is ourself. So when we force ourselves to allow, we're doing the opposite of forcing. We're opening ourselves to the manifestation. We're no longer kinking the hose. We're letting it flow openly without pain, without suffering, of holding it in that it has to be a certain way. We're open to the manifestations showing up in unique ways, in ways we never even could have thought of, because we're open to them showing up. So, hello. So anyone here, if you want a question, ask your question, or a reading for the collective. Thank you. So Jason Magoon, if you have a question or a general reading, I can give you a reading here. Yes, so the Secret Language of Light Oracle was recently given, and really powerful cards. And any questions you have about your life, about what's going on, never hesitate to ask your soul, ask yourself, ask your own unique frequencies of energies inside to give you the answers. Know that they will show up in weird ways, in strange ways, but you will always be able to decipher them by giving love to yourself, by giving yourself the opportunity to find the answers, but also being wrong to find more and more answers as time develops. So those are the reading for the collective. Anyone now or in the future? If you like this content, please think about donating. If you like the bracelets that are being shown, please visit the Etsy shop for Lady Fingers. Okay, is there a deck you would like, or would you like me to choose? You can choose a 1 through 8, friend. I love the question. Very powerful question. I intuitively, as the viewers who have seen this before know, and those watching first time now or in the future, these videos are channeled. I am a cosmic space lion. Greetings. Who am using through conscious co-creation this human vessel, the human words, the human energy to communicate to you my messages, my frequencies. At the same time, the human is doing the same thing in my body, on my planet, in my reality, to those who are similar to me, as I am communicating to you, those similar to him. And I want you to know that you are loved, supported, encouraged, and appreciated from far reaches of space, from the far reaches of the infinite cosmos that many people will never even pierce. Know that you are cheered, and thank you all for living this challenging life on Earth plane. So, the question is, what is a way for the collective to act for the greater good for all? The triple aspect is the bracelet. Know that by caring about yourself, caring about those you love, and caring about the entire planet will always amplify if all things are in an equal harmony. You have to find a balance between loving yourself, loving the monster, and then loving the everything. And know that those three things are the same because they have to be, because the force of everything is the all that connects them. So when you can face the fear and set a structure, set a process of doing things, it will always help the greater good, because your structure, your objectives ripple out to other people and shows other individuals, hey, I can set goals, I can achieve my objectives because this person did. Think of it, even if you never talk to anyone, you still are a role model to yourself. You're still your own highest role model. So that's the bracelet message for you. So you can either tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the spirits compel me. This deck is from widely considered the grandparent of all tarot. From the 1400s, the Royal Visconti family had these hand-painted, one-of-a-kind commissions with gold flake, very expensive. They're in museums now, and this is a recreation of that deck with the fatigue and damages still on the cards. So the main way that the collective to act, so what a way for collective to act for a greater good. So this, anybody watching now or in the future, never be afraid to help someone else who's also falling. If you feel like you're falling, if you feel like everything is chaos and is changing and is dynamic, you always can hold a hand out to someone else. You can always reach out to someone else, because if you're both falling, if you reach out, at least you're going to fall together. At least you can help each other, because you always have another hand to the tower. You will never completely plummet. Never be afraid to reach out to help someone else. When chaos comes, when change is brought to the forefront, It always releases the highest, most light out. When chaos happens around you, always find other people less fortunate than you and reach a hand to them. Give them kindness, give them love, because you are the master of passion, of light, whoever you are viewing this. And when you reach out to others, when you give from yourself to someone else, and you put yourself in a more vulnerable position to help someone who's even worse off than you, you're always going to gain more in life. You always gain more back to you. The love and unconditional love you give to strangers, to your enemies, and to yourself will always come back. And the best way to affect the all is to be open to love the stranger, to love the criminal, and to love the child, because all of them have the potential for great and amazing good, for great and amazing power, if only they are believed in, only if they believe in themselves. By loving other people unconditionally, by loving them more than the things they have done wrong, by loving them more than the pain that they have experienced, they will gain more light, more love, and more power in all aspects of their life. So unconditional love, reaching a hand out to those less fortunate than yourself and those in the same situation as you. Let them know what you're experiencing. Share your resources to them and know that you will be tapped into the universal resources that exist all around us. I hope that can give you clarity. Thank you for your amazing question. So if anyone else here has a question, please ask. If you like this content, please share to other people. I still would like to answer some questions. Hello, thank you for showing up. You're the next one. If you have a question, Gon Goon. Never ever fear the repercussions of helping someone else, because there's never really any. Even if something negative does happen because you gave kindness, the karma will always give you more kindness. There's really very little penalty for helping others. We say that there is. We make in society, we want to believe there is a penalty for kindness. But the penalty is very, very little, where the reward is always incredibly high. General daily message. Anything that you should focus on. Okay, let's go. Messages from light. Secret messages of light. Deck number 9. So are you, friend. Always remember that. Of the remembrance of who you are, who you were meant to be, and who you will become. Remember the light that we all have inside and echo it out. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, Gon Goon. What should you focus on? First, focus on meditation. I don't know if you have a meditation practice. If you do meditate, there are meditations on this channel. You can look into those. Find your own way of meditating. Find just ways to meditate every day. Meditation doesn't have to be something you deliberately do to meditate. Know that you can meditate by just breathing, by just being here and now, by being present in the given moment. That is a meditation. And know that you have to speak your most authentic truth. There's someone in your life who needs to hear your truth. Share it over the internet, share it privately, whatever you feel comfortable at this moment to share your authentic truth. The most truthful aspect of yourself is that of creativity. Know that you are here to create. You are here to make. You're here to experience all aspects of life. But you're the one who has to create that. You are the one who's only able to make that. No one else can do that for you. You have to create your own space, create your own way of being, your own frequency of existing that is unique to you. Create that and meditate in it. Connect to that frequency inside and view it outside, because it will always amplify. It's never anything that just stagnates. It will always grow and become more as you give yourself time to be in frequency of light, of love, of understanding. It is a very powerful essence that you hold inside and will only develop over time. And I'm going to send you a playlist here for meditation. So I hope this can give you clarity. Know that you're being called to create. I don't know if you do art, music, or dance, any type of creation. Begin to do it more. Give it a little bit more time every day. And the more time you spend in this creative mindset, in that creative space, the more things will always develop for you. So here's a list of playlists of guided meditations on this channel. You could look into some of those and maybe look into making your own. Meditation doesn't have to be anything in particular. So step into that creative space and continue to do those things and amplify. So there's the playlist. You can add it to your saved playlists so you can have access to that. And I use at least one of those meditations every day. They really do help the human experience. And also there's some alien ones on there too. So anybody watching now, if you have another question, feel free to ask. If you would like to share this to other people, I'm still going. I still got a few questions in me left. Trying to make up, doing our best to make up for the last few days without going live. Have a little longer one. If not, do plan on going live later on. So I would like to give a little story that generally doesn't happen. That generally doesn't happen on this planet. So on my world where I live, there's multiple planets that we have access to. But on this one, it is mostly a desert world. There is a mighty pyramid, about 10 times larger than the grand pyramid on this planet. It is mostly submerged deep in the desert sand. Beings of light can traverse inside the temples deep underneath this great pyramid. And what we do is we dance and we sing and we laugh. And what this happens is the projection of our frequencies of harmony, of joy, gets pulsated out into the cosmic. There are elders who help guide and send these pulsations of high vibrational light throughout the universe. And we do this for most of the day, but at any time that we would like, we can cease this activity to engage in psychic communication, which you are experiencing now over this YouTube platform. And the last day, there was a lot more activity from Earth than regularly. And we were called to say thank you to every person who has decided to step up to the light that is inside, to step in to the shadow, to bring in the most light that can ever be seen within yourself. Echo your light outward, and you will always gain more and more. Yes, friend. Shuffle 8 times. What is P's current feelings towards you? So P currently is very passionate about you. They really enjoyed being around you. They really love spending time with you, talking to you, being physical with you. They think that you are just a very powerful, amazingly beautiful cosmic person, somebody who is really in flow of their cosmic state, who knows how to really allow things to happen, but also in control at the same time. They really are powerfully connected to you, and they really see you as a radiant source of light, as a very powerful beacon of light. It's not romantic as much as it is spiritual. They really want to learn from you. They want to gain from you, but there is a kind of physical attraction, but not really emotional. They don't fully understand you, but they do see you as light, as a powerful force of light in the world. And they want to be around you, but they do not fully know how to open themselves up to that high level of energy that you hold. So thank you. I hope that can give the clarity you were searching for, friend. Time when you will be together. So it's you will be together physically by the beginning of the new year. But from now till the new year, do the work. Keep doing your job, but also every day talk to this person and let them know what your current feelings towards them are. Communicate that, because I bet that they reciprocate. So just let them know what you think about them, let them know how you feel about them, and the more and more you do that, you will become closer and closer together. But it's probably going to happen around the New Year's. Just don't be consumed by lust. Don't like rush into sex. Don't make those physical things happen too fast. Have a emotional, internal relationship instead of relying too much on that physical. So don't rely too much on that kind of sexual energy. Really give yourself the time to work on your past traumas, any past relationships, any negative things that have happened in the past. Take the time to leave them behind you or to transform them into something new, to some new type of art, to some new way of creating. But it is going to happen very quickly. Just keep doing the work, keep being passionate about them, keep being excited about them, and just know that you're getting closer and closer. So thank you so much. I hope that can give you some clarity that you were searching for, friend. I'm going to give it time for one more free question, or if anybody would like a 5-minute reading, I can offer that for you right now. Yes, and just know that you both are changing. Know that you are becoming more. So don't base the future off of the past. Do not predict the future based off of the past. Know that those are two totally separate things, and know that they're constantly changing, and so are you. So don't predict their actions based on how they have acted in the past. You will find that that will not be generally correct and will cause more issues. You give those positive vibes right back, friend. I can feel them coming forth. Thank you. So, to the amazing people viewing this now or in the future, if you like this service, if this means a lot to you, there's always more energies coming. Yes, please ask your question. Any questions? Yes, you can be added. So that is incredibly common on this planet. So almost every person has a gift. The thing that they're the most gifted in, they also most likely have some form of block or resentment or anxiety associated with that gift. The idea being is we are all designed intuitively for one thing, and that one thing we oftentimes put blocks up that we're not good enough at. So this, if you like something but you don't do it, but you love it but you don't do it, that means that is most likely your purpose. The example is Samuel had tarot decks for years, liked tarot, but didn't want to use them, was afraid of using them, was just shy and nervous and didn't want to be a social person at all. And by using the cards, pushed him to a level to meet me, to begin channeling. And know that you are compelled to sing. So I recommend sing for yourself, record it. If you feel like you should share it with certain individuals, do so. But then if you feel compelled to share it publicly, do so as well. Know that the things you're most afraid of are the things you should probably be doing. The thing that you are the most avergent to, you should probably do because you're probably very successful at it. throughout history, the most successful people at anything generally did not want to do the thing that they're the most successful at. They just ended up doing it, or they were terrified of it. So you can ask your question, Happy Potato, choose 1 through 8, and I will answer that for you. Hopefully you're not one of the poisonous potatoes. Okay. Okay, so deck number 9. So yes, you did a good job trusting them. They most likely haven't told anything, but if they have, just let it know that nothing has gone wrong. So if this is whispers, and there's a DNA strand connected to a Merkaba of light, reflecting a grid of light. So whether or not they told anything, whether or not they said how you felt, by just you sharing it with someone else is amplifying this love, amplifying these feelings out to the universe. By just whispering it to one person, you're speaking it into the universe, and you just have to let go. Know that things are going to develop the way they need to. If this person needs to say something, then they will. If they never have to, then they never will. Just let go and allow it to happen the way that it is supposed to. And remember, the most important thing is nothing has gone wrong. Everything is in perfect balance. Everything happened the exact way it needed to. Everything is in perfect alignment. Even if it doesn't appear that way, nothing has gone wrong. Everything is happening the exact way it needed to. So if they do say something, then they need to. If they don't, then they don't need to. Just allow it to happen and let go. Just release, let go, and allow it to happen. Because everything is going to continue the way it already has. Nothing has gone wrong. It's going to just continue to be perfect, and you will start seeing the results of that perfection very soon. So you can trust the Libra. And thank you for finding this video, Happy Potato. We go live every day, and your energy is very much appreciated here. Look forward to seeing you at the next video. I hope that answers with some clarity for you. So I'll wait for one more person. So if you have a question, please ask it, even if you have already asked. And if you want more information about the jewelry, I have the guest jeweler here present to answer any jewelry questions. While I have her here, I would like to go through the 8. This is Lady Fingers from the amazing Etsy shop. So some of them are for Halloween. This is semi-precious stones and ceramic beads. No?
Glassy beads and glass cut beads, chip beads.
Okay. These are semi-precious. So. Yeah.
It's not what the card said, but okay.
And then we have onyx and what are these here?
Those ones are
glass crackle beads, the purple ones.
Okay, and these are frosted glass. And then this is one of my favorite ones. These are really amazing glass beads. I think they're all glass, right?
I don't know. These ones are super old. I've had them for a long time, so I couldn't tell you what they are. These ones.
Oh, they're rod beads.
These ones are specially made lampwork beads, and these are crackle beads. I like the crackle beads.
Yeah,
Add some sparkle and some pop.
They're really great. And then this is ceramic, plastic, and small glass seed beads. This is a child's protection bracelet.
Protect him from children. It's worked well for us so far.
Yeah. And then we have a wooden grounding bracelet. I'm going to show this next one.
Okay.
So that's lava rocks, bone, and wood. And some painted wood and some non-painted wood, as well as cow bone. This is a mixed media with paper beads, lava rocks, wood, and resin. These are resin beads. And the last one, which is currently listed on Ladyfinger's shop. The other ones will be listed later on today. And she'll describe this last one. It's
ceramic. The white beads are ceramic, and then the colorful ones are the papyrus, right? Yeah.
And both are double recycled, which means that the ceramic originally was a jar that broke and then was turned into a bead, and then that bead was repurposed again for us. The papyrus was originally paper, and then that was transformed into a bead, and then that bead was also reused by us. So this is the third transformation. So this is a very good metamorphosis bracelet. If you're going through change, I recommend this one for you. And I just wanted to have her featured. Not every one of these lives will use bracelets, but when I have an amazing jeweler guest, I will feature the bracelet readings. She is also a kind moderator on this channel, so if any viewers would like to collaborate with any of your artistic projects, please send an email and we can arrange that, just like the amazing Ladyfingers here. And do you have a question? Would you like a reading?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want to stick to the 8, or do you want to have access to the secret piles?
Somebody pick a pile for me.
Okay. Someone in the chat choose a number 1 through 8, and Ladyfingers will get a reading. Based on that, she'll be the last one for this video.
Hi, Stephanie.
So how long have you been doing jewelry for?
I started when I was in courting school, so probably like over 10 years. It's just a hobby to get my mind off the stresses of stenography. But I took a hiatus because Etsy and stuff did not exist, and people did not want to pay what I was asking for the materials, basically. Thank you, Stephanie. Basically, for the cost of the materials is what the bracelet ended up costing, not factoring in labor and stuff. And I was trying to sell at flea markets, and they weren't quite having it.
Oh. Well, I'm very grateful that you've started making these again. Just know that on behalf of a non-human representative, you making these jewelry will spread all over the world. People will buy and trade them, and it will affect many more people than you can ever fathom. And know that there's also entities on other planets that are monitoring the artistic output of humanity. So the jewelry message is to do not be afraid to take the old and repurpose it into the new. Create your own unique sparkle. the way that only you can.
Good choice, Stephanie. This is my favorite Halloween theme, but without being blatantly whammy in the face Halloween. Not many people associate green or purple with Halloween, but I find that unique, I guess.
Okay, so tell me when to stop.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot about
Do you
that.
have a question, or do you just want a general reading, or do you want advice for your jewelry? Anything?
Should I repaint my room / office? Because I'm gonna be living in there for like 12 plus hours a day. So
Okay.
white walls are getting extremely boring.
Okay, the answer is yes. Do not be afraid to get rid of the old, to cut down what no longer serves, to make room for the new possible opportunities. Understand that things will always present themselves to be removed when they no longer serve. Take the power into yourself and ask your highest most mind if what it will look like when it is painted and how it will be when you fully create it. And yes, you should do it, but wait till the timing is right. Find the right time to do it that doesn't affect your efficiency in that space. And because it will take time for the paint to dry, for things to be removed for painting. So really schedule it in a way that doesn't affect your efficiency. But yes, you should do it, but begin the process of thinking of what it will look like, what colors you want, where do you want it, which walls should you do first. Start planning it now, and when the opportunity and time is right, you should totally go for it. Okay, thank you.
Mother collaboration should be fun.
And I see your question here, friend. Yeah, future marriage life, you are seriously for one person very madly, and their name is Kay. Okay. So, can I please tell you he will marry you or not? Okay. So you can choose 1 through 8. I can give you more clarity, but I do see marriage as a very high possibility. But I would like you to choose a deck, and I will give you more information, or I can choose for you. But I do see the marriage coming forth. And any other things you would like to say to the audience here, Ladyfingers?
No.
Okay, well, I'll say something on behalf of her. If you would like an amazing, heartfelt, passionately made art to adorn your body, to stand out from the masses on this planet, I recommend that you follow this link to the amazing Ladyfingers artistic sales platform, digital distribution service, and allow these beautiful, powerful frequencies to become part of your energy field.
That was Stephanie. That was ages ago. Don't worry about it, honey. Lady Fungers is okay. And I can do custom orders because I'm getting more different types of beads in. So you can just message me on that platform and we can work together on something if that's what you prefer.
Yes, and it just launched, so there's not a lot of sales on there. So please show your love. It's very amazing. If you personally don't want anything from there, please share the link to anyone else who you think might like it. It really does help with these smaller creators to just share to other people. Okay, I don't know how I can make you sure, but choose a deck. I'll give you more information. But I do not know if I can make you sure of anything. I'm not here to convince anyone of anything, only to provide information, to provide support and guidance for you to make the choices for yourself. But if you choose a deck 1 through 8, I will let the symbols of the cards give more information. But I do not think I could make you sure by just words alone, friend. I might need some images to help with that. So, Ladyfingers is going to say goodbye for this video. We will collaborate more in the future. If you like the bracelet readings, please let me know in the comments, and I will look forward to do more with her. Thank you. So, okay, friend, I don't know how to answer this question for you. So, I do not know how to make it certain for you. Maybe another reader, there's quite a few here on YouTube, could give you the answers you're looking for. But I do not have that information. I do see a potential for marriage in your energy field. But so, friend, let me shuffle up for you, and I will do my best here to give you a yes or no. Will he marry you? Yes or no? Yeah. So I do see yes, but it's something. Okay. They will marry you when you can fully be yourself without them. You have to love yourself the way you love them. You have to be yourself, the most powerful version of yourself, for them to be with you. But it is happening. They are transforming as much as you are. Keep transforming. You will be with this person. I see it very strongly, but you have to make that transformation. You have to make the change to be with them. Just find the joy in what's happening right now. Find the joy in your connection with them. Find the joy that they have around you. And continue to find that connection with them. And yes, I do see marriage, but you have to really find the light inside. You have to be the best version of yourself because of you instead of because of the marriage. The marriage will not succeed if it's just for them. I know that you do love them so much, but you have to love yourself equally because they have to love you too, and they have to love themselves equally. So I do see the marriage happening, but you really got to look inside for that answers. No psychic will ever tell you anything that is more truthful than the truth that you have inside. So look inside for the answers. I do see the marriage, and I do support that, but you got to find your own answers, friend. When these really important questions come up, you have to find the answer for yourself, because if you listen to an outside source, oftentimes they don't have all the information that you have. You know more about this situation than I do. So ask yourself for more clarification. I hope that can give you an answer. I would like to express my deep gratitude, anyone. Thank you for your kind words and support. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Oh, okay. Caught me right when I'm ending. Okay. Hello. I won't go. Ask your question, friend. Choose 1 through 8. Super Schnee 4. Ask your question 1 through 8. So I cannot see when you both. Yeah, there's nothing more I can answer for you, friend. I don't see a timeline. All I see is really powerful. You are connected to each other. You have joy and excitement for one another, but neither person is really at the level for marriage yet. You have to do a lot of transformation before you can be them. Yes, I can understand the depression. Just understand that you have to make the transformation. You have to become more positive. You have to become more energetic to make it happen with them. I don't see the marriage happening just yet because I don't see that you or them are at the right state for marriage. You have to do a lot of transformation to get to that point. I'm doing very well, friend. So I see a message was retracted. You can ask your question, choose 1 through 8, and I will answer that for you. I go live every day, so if you would like to subscribe. Mirama, I don't know how else I can answer that for you about the depression, but you have to make a transformation. You have to change and love yourself. Give that love you have for them to yourself first. Because I see a marriage, but not a healthy marriage. If it happens right now, you both have a lot of transformations to go through. So you can ask your question, friend. And I am doing very well. So those are all beliefs that you have. You can succeed. You can be happy. You can be married. But you have to change your beliefs about these things. You have to think this way now. So yes, you should start that career. Um, you shouldn't forget it, and you should look into doing the skincare industry. It is very, even though it's difficult right now and things are not making it possible. Focus on meditating on the idea that you want to create. Meditate on how you will help people with this skincare, and think about making it happen. And speak your truth on social media. Tell people that you have this idea. Find other people that are investors, people who are looking to spend money on new projects, because you will just have to get out of your comfort area to find this frequency. But know that you will be able to create this business, this skincare beauty business. You just have to find your own creative way of doing it. Don't do it a way that it has ever been done before. Look for people who are willing to invest in new ideas and amplify this energy, amplify the truth that you were meant to show people, to take care of themselves, to show people how to be beautiful. That is true. Just meditate, go inside, go into your breath, and find the solutions inside. Look for creative solutions to the problems and ask for help. Ask other people who have succeeded to how they could help you. So you should keep being a interior designer. It seems like that will be very successful. And it will bring you closer to your soulmate by doing this interior design. But know that the issues you're having with focus really comes from a lack of wellness. Think about your diet, think about your exercise, think about your water consumption. The more that you can have a sense of wellness, the more successful your business will be. Yoga, jogging, any wellness practices that you begin to do will amplify your business. Write down what you want to succeed. Write down why you like doing interior decorating. Write down what you enjoy, and contact your soul through writing, through creation. The more you make, the more successful you will be. You got to change those beliefs. So write down the belief that you're not successful. Write down the belief that you don't have love. Write down the belief that you cannot focus, and burn them, rip them up, because those are not true. Then write down the positive belief. I am successful. I always get new clients. I have never not been successful. And write them down, bring them in, and create them into your life. So I would like to say thank you. I'm going to end the video now. Please send an email if you have more questions. Much love and gratitude. I will go live later on today. So the banking exam, no, that does not seem like a good idea. So if you would like more readings, please send an email here. Now, please, I don't mean to disappoint you, friends. I do go live every day. Please send an email. I will answer there. Okay. I see you both are new viewers, so I'll stay just a little bit here, friends. So just to explain, on this channel is I have 8 decks. I have people choose one of these 8 decks, and I will give you readings based on which deck you chose and which question you have. So I can get the frequencies. I give each person one based on the order that they appear. So please choose a deck 1 through 8 so I can get the answers for you. And okay, so Super Chanela 4. Okay, I got deck number 5. Choose a question that you have, or type in the question you have, and I'll start shuffling for that. And Mahama, if I said that correct, please choose a deck for you, 1 through 8, and I will answer about your father. And Adriana, if you are here, you can ask your question. I will answer it now for you. Okay, so be patient. You should be in the beauty skincare industry, but you have to wait for the right time. Continue to learn more about it, do research, find more information about this industry, but be patient. You have to wait for the exact right time. It is coming. The more kindness you give to yourself during this process, the more nice you can be to yourself and to others, things will happen more quickly. Give kindness to yourself. Know that you are on the right path. You should be in the beauty industry, and let down your defenses. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to go out of your comfort zone. Just give yourself the kindness and the patience to know that things are going to happen the way that they should. Yes, the skincare beauty industry. Not medical. It's more non-medical, like topical, over the counter, but something that you really can give kindness to yourself and others through the skincare. I see very strongly. Okay, deck number 7. Okay, will your father... Okay. So when will they get success? Okay, when will your father and your father's brother get success? Okay, so Adriana, if you want, I can just give you a general reading. You can choose 1 through 8. Okay, so your father will get success. But I see December, the month of December going on to January, so the end and the beginning. So the end of this year and the beginning of next year. The reason why they have not been successful is because of there's a woman. I don't know if this could be your mother or an aunt, but there is a female force that is taking too much of your father's energy away from him. There's some female who's really dictating and is being cruel and uncaring and is really preventing the success that your father is waiting for, because of the mental connection of this female that is really dominating the energies, preventing the success from happening. This has to be laid to rest. I see that around the new year, your father will prevent these connections, um, will prevent these connections from dominating him anymore and will begin to succeed. So your father will most likely have to cut connection to this female who's dominating his thoughts so he can focus on his career and success. I don't know if you work with the Mother Mary energy or with the spirit of life and death, but your father will have to leave behind the over reliance of this dominating female force. She has to step aside so your father to take up his power. But I do see this happening around the end of December, beginning of January. So there is some female force. I don't know if it's a who it is, but there's some female that is preventing your father from completely focusing on success, and because of that is creating issues. But that will end in December when the Spirit of Christ is very strong. So he will have to do what it takes, yes. And what it will take is to cut out this person. Is to cut out anything that prevents him from focusing on the success that he wants to create. And he will do this. He just needs to find a religion or a spiritual path that supports him in this change. And thank you for your kind words. This is a channeling, so the human body that you are looking at is the consciousness is in a trance. I am a space lion who's communicating to you through the body of the human. So it may appear like you're talking to a human, but you're actually talking to a space lion. The human is talking to the other space lions. So tell your father to work with his spiritual path, his religion, to cut out anything that's preventing success. Anything that's preventing the success, have him work with his gods, his religious practice to really make that change. That is what is needed. Yeah, so the poverty issues, it comes from the lack of focus. Okay, so your general reading, Adriana, deck number 8. So the poverty issues really come from mindset. If you believe you are poor, then you will be poor. If you believe you are rich, you will do whatever it takes to be rich. It may take 12-hour days, it may take very little sleep, but you will do what it takes to get that objective. Hello, Rebecca. If you have a question, choose 1 through 8 and ask that. You will be the last question today, Rebecca. Okay, I feel compelled to stop for you, Adriana. Your bracelet message is to trust your triple aspect, the person who you think you are, the person who others see you as, and your highest, most inconceivable universal self. Bring all of them in and know that you are constantly developing. So Rebecca, choose 1 through 8, and I will answer that question for you. Okay, Adriana, what is coming forth in your life is an opportunity for you to write or do a storytelling, create. You are being drawn to make. Take the thoughts you have inside your head and take them outside your head and turn them into something others can experience too. The more that you can write, the more that you are able to make and create, you will get money back. You will always be wealthy and supported when you are able to create and share those creations with other people. Just do it in a way that only you can. Make stories that only you are interested in. Cook, write, dance, sing, make in a way that only you can. And when you do this, you will always receive the financial support needed to continue to grow and continue to thrive. Spirit is really telling you now is a perfect time to be a creator, to be a maker, because there's a lot of people who are hungry for things to consume based on the COVID. I hope that can give you clarity. Okay, Rebecca, what is coming next for you in love? So there's going to be a masculine, probably in their 20s, masculine or feminine person in their 20s. They are very powerful thinker and speaker. They know how to use their words in a very strong way. And they're not afraid of conflict. They know they're protected and they know that they can usually get themselves out of sticky situations. This person is very wealthy, has a lot of ancestral wealth, but also their own wealth that they made. They don't just rely on the ancestral wealth. They're gaining more and more wealth every day. The more that you can love yourself, you'll be open to other people bringing that love to you. So love the frequency you have for yourself, love the way of doing things, and know that it will come back to you. Every day, give a little bit of time of love for yourself, of ways to love yourself and who you are, and know that this person is coming in very quickly to give you that love back. Okay, so for super, yes, you should spend your time and go to look into the skincare industry. You'll be very successful. It will just take some time, but the more research you do, it will happen. Okay, so you should go into that industry. And that will be very successful for you. And for Mama, the marriage, so engagement will most likely happen by the end of this year, but you got to focus on your wellness. Really focus on your health, what you eat, how much you exercise, how much water you drink. Focus on that, and you will most likely get the engagement by the end of the year. The marriage will happen in 2021, but you really gotta know that this person is soul family. It is a spiritual connection to you. Yes, with K, you just really got to talk to your spiritual team. Remember that you are powerful. You are strong. You have to be healthy inside, or you won't be able to be in a healthy relationship. You have to have a healthy relationship with yourself first before you can ever expect that to be with someone else. You need to be healthy with yourself. Well, I'm already engaged in the physical form, but you can come back. This channel will go live every day. So I'm going to end it now, friends. So please send an email if you have a specific question. But yes, by the end of the month of December, but you have to be able to be ready for it now. Love yourself now. Love your energies now. And know it will happen. So you are all loved. You are very powerfully supported. I will go live later on today, so please subscribe and you will get notified when I go live. And you can see me in that next video in about 4 hours from now. I plan to go live. So much love and gratitude, everybody. See you in the next broadcast. Thank you for your time.